the second advent of Christ is going to be a very serious one. When he will come, he will have 11 destroying powers. With that, he will destroy all that is useless, all that has gone wasted, all those fanatics or whom they call Christ, I won't know, he's told that very well. All these things he is going to absolutely finish off. And those who are realized souls who have entered into the kingdom of God will be only saved. And this is what is described in all the scriptures. Of course, somebody calls them, say, Islam calls it Mahdi. In India, he is called as Kalki. In the Bible, he is called as the Christ on the white horse. He is called by various names. But it is definite that he is going to come. And when he comes, then he is not going to bother as to tell you and convince you and to counsel you or to redeem you and give you realization. That time, he is not going to bother about it. He is going to come in pure destructive form, where he will destroy all that is useless. And to understand this, if you see the Sistine Chapel of Michelangelo, you can see him clearly standing at the Agya Chakra with a robust body, throwing people up and down. Those who call Christ, he throws them down, because they did not do anything what Christ has asked for. All that you see in such people who have bent their forehead before wrong people, they develop a ridge on their head. And there are 11 centers here, which just come out like a ridge. And these are the 11 centers called as Ekadasha Rudras, which are responsible for the destruction, the ultimate destruction, the Kalaki as called as, or what you call the Maitreya, or the coming Christ on the white horse. That ridge once set in, it starts developing more and more, and destruction is made. I must say, from the unconscious, many people get ideas. I have seen people drawing or showing some pictures where they show a very devilish person with a horrible this thing coming out and a squarish thing. I don't know how they get these ideas, but that's a fact. Now, the destructive forces are also on action. They are also working out their forces. We have to be very careful. We are very precariously placed. Formerly, if you had gone too much to the left and right, you would have been not so badly off, and people didn't care also so much. But today, you are so precariously placed and you are so sensitive and vulnerable that you have to be extremely careful. The rate of destruction is set in very fast, and the rate of construction has to be set in much faster. If you see along, when I see what is constructed, nothing. This is the age of Kali, as you said, but it is not. Now this is the age of Kalaki. And the age of Kalaki is that it constructs, it judges you. We can say, in the biblical sense, it is the age
of judgment and resurrection as described in the Quran also as Qiyamah. At the same time, it destroys the evil forces which are torturing the saints and the ascending people. So, it's a very secure age, I should say. Those who are seeking the truth, of course, have been misled. You can see clearly they have been misled. So, this is a special type of timing where both the forces are acting, what you can call a centripetal and a centrifugal force. So by one force you are attracted towards reality, and by another force you are thrown out with a tangent. So both forces are acting on a very subtle level.
Who is Shri Kalki?
See what?
Kalki.
That is again. You see, actually all these things cannot be disclosed. Why? The reason I tell you. Christ said that he was the Son of God. And he said he was the path and he was the gate. What he said was absolute truth. Absolute truth. For me and for all the surgeries. But before that, if I say something, I don't want to get crucified. So once you get your realization, you will know who is Shri Kalki, you will know who is who, what I am, everything you will know. But first of all, you get your realization is a better idea. Coming incarnation is the Kalaki as they call it. Kalaki is the one which means Nishit Kalang, means the one which is blemishless. There is no blemish on that person. You cannot put a blemish on him. If you try to do it, he will be destroyed. But this one is going to come just to let last sorting out. You won't have anybody to persuade you, to tell you that get your realization. Nothing of the kind. You see, he will just come as we have after the whole harvest is done, then the last cutting. He's just coming for that. He's not going to talk to you. He's not going to listen to you. Nothing to you. The time from this to that is short. So you better get yourself in the proper shape. And don't ask for his coming just now, because it would be very hasty. Just now, let all of you be there in the boat properly settled down. Let us go on to the other side and then let him come. Because he is coming with 11 powers, which is known as Ekadasha Rudra. They are all placed here in the head of the primordial being, and he will be manifesting all these in such a tremendous manner that you would not know how people will be destroyed, and the destruction will be of the worst type that you have ever seen. So that's why try to mature, become the fruits, and be in the kingdom of God.
So, even people make camouflage today as small children, as very innocent people, as very holy gurus. This destruction has already started and is going with a full speed, I think, all over. through so many things that are happening. We have got hurricane, storms, earthquakes, many accidents, and so many destructive things are working out, which are the outcome of Kalki incarnation. But at the same time, there's another work going on of the same incarnation, is the resurrection of the people. Such people can never be hurt. Nothing can happen to them. They'll be always saved. Everything will be saved for them because they are under the protection of their mother.